Mhm.
And then I'm gonna figure out where Lauren finds Mindy.
Um, Definitely not in the vents.
Nope, definitely not. Uh, where did they move around?
Um, they're probably just like focusing on repairs and stuff. Um, they don't really like hang out in places unless like their friends are there.
Okay, so they're pretty much primarily down there on
Mhm.
floors at 3.
Mhm.
I assume there will
Wherever the
not be a
workshop
Hana
is.
for that one because this could be a little later on in the week.
Okay.
So she comes along and, assuming the door is closed, is it closed?
It's just slightly ajar, so you know someone's in there.
Okay. She taps on it. Knock knock.
Hana, I said you don't need to knock.
I am not Hana.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi.
Hello.
Sorry.
If you turned around to look, like the long, slender fingers just curling around the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
May I come in?
Sure. Did you need something?
I didn't particularly need anything. I am more of checking in on you.
I see. Okay.
How are you doing?
I am, fine.
I'm gonna roll, okay?
You don't even have to roll. You can tell it's a very uncertain. The fuck is going on here?
Well, she has to discern whether it's uncertainty with herself or with other stuff.
Uh huh. It's both. It's both.
Okay. She will try to change her posture a little bit so that she is less intimidating over there in that little
How do you
corner that
change
she
your
found.
posture?
Um. Well, when she moves around, when she's not in the vents, she already kind of moves around a little stooped over or slumped. Um, Cause full height, I think she's almost brushing the ceiling, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Chance? How tall are our tunnels, our hallways?
Pretty tall. Like,
They are pretty tall.
yeah, like the Rossi is made with the mind of gravity turning off
Okay.
completely to conserve energy.
Okay.
So, like, pretty much everywhere except for some of the dorms areas is like 12 feet tall.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the
Um,
Rossi is a thick ship.
Nice. That is very good. So yeah, she isn't stooped because of the height issue. It's more of she does it so
Comfortable.
she's less well, it's comfortable. Yeah, it's standing fully straight with the gravity even at 0.5 is a little taxing. And
Mm-hmm.
also it's she figures it's a little less intimidating than towering over people.
Mm-hmm.
So already stooped, she just kind of curls up a little bit in the corner if there's something to sit on.
Okay.
Or find something to
Um.
sit on.
There's probably, if this is after Hana, there's probably like a clear workspace
It is
and a clear
sat on.
stool.
The stool is sat on.
She fits. She sits.
Exactly. If there was a box, well, she might be in that. How is Grimm's repairs coming along?
They're good. He's good. He'll be good. Thankfully, the ship has all the stuff I need to repair him, but if he ever gets injured like that in the field again, well, I should start thinking about carrying repair supplies specifically for him.
I imagine it could be something like a technical or mechanical version of what Rye does for us.
Yeah, like the Matrix suite, but outfitted for drones.
Mm-hmm. Grim is a very good drone.
Yes, he's the best. Pat's Grim.
Yes. I don't know what we would have done without yourself and him.
Probably had a bit of a harder time, but shrugs. You did pretty pretty well too.
Thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't get you out of that suit faster.
It's okay. I mean, you got me in the end. That's what matters.
Yes. Do you want to talk about that at all?
No,
All right.
I talked about it already.
Let's see. Does she look surprised or not? A little eyebrow raise. She wasn't exactly expecting that Mindy had spoken to someone else.
I have friends. They don't say that.
I'm glad you were
But
able to speak to someone.
yeah, Hana came by earlier.
She does. He is good to talk to.
And he knows his stuff.
He does. I know he has expressed his discomfort with our current situation.
Yeah,
The same.
To be fair, two of the VIs were very actively malicious and tried to kill us, and one of them hacked my cog. So I'm in the same boat, but hopefully Joy will be a beneficial presence in the long run, enough to make it worth it. Not to mention the money, of course, but
Yes. I do hope so as well. The sooner that Joy will be able to speak to us, I think the better.
Yeah, seems. I mean, he's ancient. He knows what information he holds.
Yes. Will you be speaking to Minerva?
Hmm?
To Minerva, will you be speaking to her?
Oh, good luck with that.
I think you misheard me. She's asking if you will be.
Oh, Mindy shrugs.
And she nods.
Just shrugs.
We picked up a number of little ladies, didn't we?
Yeah.
What are the plans for those?
I'm not sure. I think we'll have to take it up with who's our head engineer again? Or who's in
Trent.
charge of all of us? Okay.
Who's in charge of everyone? That would be Mel. But
Us
who's
as
in charge?
engineers.
Trent.
Okay. Well, we'll have to take it with Trent because he's in charge of engineering. But me and Hana were speaking about maybe Grim being able to carry some of them. Cause I mean, you could do a lot of things with ladies, and these are Imperium ladies, so very capable.
And very cute.
Sure. Grim's cuter.
Yes, Grim is cuter.
They do a little satisfied head tilt. It's like, yes, you have praised my son.
Yes, I have appeased the Mindy.
It's like a pet owner, okay?
Must compliment the pet.
Mm-hmm. How's the mice?
The mouse is good. I assume. Chance, the mouse is good?
The mouse is indeed good.
Yeah. I have
Has it been eaten
accumulated
yet?
more nesting for it.
Oh, nice.
It is eaten well. I share with it.
Have you ever had a pet before?
No, not officially.
What do you mean by that? So, unofficially?
I have found other things that briefly were in my ownership, but then passed along.
Ah.
That was during the time when I was still moving about and could not.
Oh, before the ship?
Yes,
What? What were you doing?
I was. It wasn't exactly missionary work, but it was close. I was trying to find a place where I would resonate best. And this place stuck.
Oh. Oh, God. God, it's sticking.
I think so too. Out of character, do we know how Mindy found the Rossi?
Recruitment. Most
For
boring story.
most boring story. Okay.
Yeah, Rossi was recruiting for someone with their skill set on their planet, and they sent in their application, passed the interview.
Okay.
Very boring.
Very boring.
The most exciting thing is a bunch of it was forged, but we don't talk about that.
Too young. And that's why it was forged, or just
Their academic history, because they never had any formal schooling.
ah. That's nice. That's a nice little tidbit. Obviously,
Mhm.
Lauren doesn't know it, but that's awesome.
Also their birthday, because they didn't know when
right,
their
I
birthday
remember
was.
that.
Yeah.
It's like, now today is your birthday forever.
Every day is their birthday until they figure out which day they like best.
Hmm. I suppose now would be a strange time to ask you how you are feeling about your stay aboard the Rossi.
It's fine. It's been fine the whole time. It's been a while.
It has. I'm
But
glad you are
yeah.
thinking so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do miss my family sometimes, but Rossi's not too bad.
And she nods. The people here are good.
Uh-huh. What about you? How long have you been here? And actually, what about this place makes it a stick for you? They do air quotes.
I have been here for 5 years. I find the people very interesting. Also, the jobs I have found interesting as well. Probably not for the best, but that's how it happens.
Hmm. I mean, you gotta enjoy your work, right?
Yes. And since there was no other like myself at the time here, I figured that I could stay if they wanted me.
Like yourself in as in what you do, or like yourself as in vague gesture at all of you?
You just gestured to all of me. No.
They are acknowledging your
Yes.
long, long, long.
Lonk. Both or either, I suppose. My existence here as a drifter does bring a more worldly view, I suppose. And then my existence as an arbiter brings a more spiritual presence. Out of character, are there others on board that are more, not resolutely religious, but do lean more towards the religion? Or are they all just
Yep.
kind of there?
There's a couple who are believers in unitology.
Okay.
That would be Amanda. Uh, Amanda, Six, and Zay are all believers.
Okay.
There's others who, are like on the fence, and there were some like Celestine who's just like Lamau.
Wait, is it Amanda? Because I thought Amanda didn't like being around when I did my blessings.
Amanda doesn't follow your particular sect.
Oh, okay. She
She,
follows a different sect of it.
yeah, she follows a different sect. She kind of thinks your sect is wrong about it,
That's
which
fair
is,
enough.
yeah. But Amanda doesn't, say anything about it. She just is like, I'm going to respectfully excuse myself. It's Celestine that, kind of giggles at it. Because she's just like, y'all not worshiping, the God Emperor.
Right.
Fools.
Plebs.
Right, pleb. But yeah, she'll continue. Um, oh, where was I? It was arbiter, spiritual presence. I know that my presence spiritually does benefit some aboard. There are others I know that do not believe as such, and that is perfectly fine. People may believe what they wish to. But if my being here helps others, then I will stay.
Well, honestly, I don't know much about religion or belief or anything. I think I just believe in people.
That
They
works
resume
too.
their tinkering.
I can leave you to your work.
Nah, it's okay. I can multitask. You'll know when I want, when I'm not interested in talking, when I, like, tell you goodbye.
Ah, all right.
Just gotta do something with my hands, you know?
I understand that feeling. I don't really do the tinkering, but the beads suffice.
Beads?
Yeah, she'll pull out a little chain she's been working on of beading patterns and jiggles them. And they do a little clinging sound.
Oh. Huh. They pause. They set their tools down. They do a spin in their chair and they squint at it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the closest that they've gotten to you willingly on their own. They're like leaning in, examining.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Uh, Sometimes when I'm really bored, I'll take whatever loose bits of wire or steal someone's paper clips. Don't tell Melv to make shit.
Your secret is safe with me.
Uh-huh.
Hana has given me things off of both his desk and Finn's as well.
I won't tell.
I sometimes tell Finn, but not all the time. Do you have any examples of your twisted wire bits?
I mean, I gave them to people at the regiftmas.
Yes. Yes, I do remember. I have
Yeah,
it hanging.
I just base them off of, like, whatever weird Terran symbols I can find. Specifically, Script, have you seen, like, alchemy symbols?
Yeah, I'm aware of some
Yeah, like that stuff.
Neat. So she's probably... Because those were... Were they able to be hanged?
Yeah, you could basically do it whatever you wanted with them.
She's probably incorporated it into one of her strings of beads in her room. Yes, I do remember that one. That one will not be re-entering the regifting pool, I'm afraid.
No, I'm glad you liked it.
I like it very much.
Tiny smile. Actually, tiny smirk.
Yes. Have you made anything for Grim?
In what way?
She shrugs and makes a little gesture to some of her bead stuff and then some of the other tidbits around. Decorative.
Oh, no, not really.
I have
I
heard
mean,
of people dressing their pets.
well, he's a drown, but I don't know. I like him the way he is. I think there's what's that phrase? Uh, beauty in form, function, or well, I like him the way he is.
That is good.
Doesn't need anything to make him special. That's Grim.
He just is.
Exactly. Oh, right. You asked about the ladies earlier, but yeah, Hana and I were talking about maybe making it so that he can hold on to some or house some, so that if we ever need like I don't know, like a dozen something ladies to do repairs or shit, or like drill into something, he could deploy.
That would be very useful.
Hana called them lady friends.
They don't fly, though, do they? Not
They
like he
don't.
does.
No. So like he'd have to have some kind of storage unit for them and then pick them up. Maybe some like magnetic attachment. Uh, I'm sketching out ideas, but repairs come first.
How prevalent are old Earth movies? Chance.
Pretty darn rare.
Pretty darn rare. Okay.
Yeah. Like, if you mean like old Earth, like before Terran Imperium, basically don't exist.
Gotcha.
If you mean like Terran Imperium ladies, just pretty rare. Most of them, got destroyed or salvaged for parts or various other reasons.
I was talking movies.
Oh, movies?
Yes.
Basically non-existent. Like,
Okay.
you can find a handful here and there from like digital copies, but they're pretty rare.
Okay.
Like, not so much expensive rare, just stuff got corrupted over time, and the best place to find them are literally museums.
Okay, right. That would make sense. Because I had a reference in mind. I was like, well, damn, that's an old movie. Or would be by now. So I was thinking about, I don't know if you guys seen Twister, but they cut out the aluminum cans and they make the little spinnies on them to make them float better.
I mean, some things could have just entered cultural consciousness.
Maybe? I don't know. I don't think it would. For not this particular thing. Maybe a more prominent movie, but Twister. It's a movie about things that drifters don't have to worry about, so.
Can you imagine a movie with like a bata book or something with a very long, scrinkly thing, and
Right.
drifters being like, "Why? That is a friend. It's one of us."
Why are they scared? Yeah. So I can't really think of a reference then. So I can't think of a train of thought for her to pick up. It's getting late.
It's okay. You can have Lorne also be tired.
Okay. She will.
We've been through a lot.
Yeah. She will excuse herself as the sleepiness does settle in.
Bye, Lorne. Thanks.
Bye, Mindy. If you wish to speak, just find me.
Thumbs up.
Returns a long thumb
up. Internal terror.
up.
Internal body should not do that, but they don't say anything.
She's slinky out. Wee-hoo.